P&C Maverick with Craig Pretzinger. Fuel for your mind and agency in under 5 minutes.
What's up, my fellow P&C Mavericks? Let's dive into another tactical download from the ancient texts of Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. Today, we're breaking down Law 23, Concentrate Your Forces. Now, I know what you're thinking. Concentrate sounds like it might conflict with that whole never put all your eggs in one basket philosophy. But stick with me here, because this principle is all about strategic focus for maximum impact. See, as agency owners, we're constantly pulled in a million directions, right? There are the daily whirlwinds of client demands, operational fires, sales pursuits, carrier battles, and on and on. It's easy to get scattered, spreading your forces too thin across all the fronts. But you know what happens when you try to advance on every foothold at once? You end up diffusing your energy and momentum. You make minimal incremental gains here and there, but never any seismic breakthroughs or definitive victories. The biggest wins, the kind that reshape entire battlefields, come when you purposefully concentrate all your firepower on a single strategic target. When you refuse to relent or splinter your forces until you've achieved total domination of that objective. It's about committing fully, then unleashing overwhelming force. But you know what happens when you try to advance on every foothold at once? You end up diffusing your energy and momentum. You make minimal incremental gains here and there, but never any seismic breakthroughs or definitive victories. The biggest wins, the kind that reshape entire battlefields, come when you purposefully concentrate all your firepower on a single strategic target. When you refuse to relent or splinter your forces until you've achieved total domination of that objective. It's about committing fully, then unleashing overwhelming force. Let me give you an example from my own experiences. A few years back, we identified that internet leads were super abundant, for the most part fairly cheap, and most captive P&C agents flat out hate them. Seems like a perfect situation to concentrate. I'm talking about investing heavily in the process itself. My experience has been that most people will complain just to complain. Most people won't take proper action and blame the thing and not themselves or the process. This type of maverick mindset is what led to Jason, co-host of my other podcast, the Insurance Dudes, and I embarking on a mission to create predictability and remove ourselves from our agencies. And you know what happened? Within less than a year, and during COVID, we became one of the top agency for hospitality businesses in 3 different states. We'd concentrated our forces so intensely on that beachhead that we successfully invaded and planted our flag, fending off all other competition. From that dominant position, we could then spin off resources to start laying siege to the next territory, using our knowledge and results to show other P&C Mavericks how to do it over at teledudes.com. But we never would have gotten that initial foothold if we'd kept dividing and diluting our forces rather than massing them for a precise, overwhelming assault. That's the power of this principle, folks. Whether you're trying to blitz a new vertical, deploy a new service offering, or really any other initiative crucial to your growth. Don't hold back. Don't be half pregnant. Commit 100% until you've captured that high value ground. It seems counterintuitive, I know. We're taught to diversify, hedge our bets and all that, but sometimes the greatest rewards come when you're willing to concentrate all of your forces on a make or break objective, at least for a strategic period of time. So reflect honestly on where you're currently spreading yourself too thin. What's that one keystone goal or opportunity that, if decisively seized, could change your agency's entire trajectory? Then start thinking about how you could channel all your energy towards that bullseye. Because I'm telling you, when you apply the full intensity of your forces in that kind of blitzkrieg assault, you'll see things start to happen fast. Obstacles will crumble, resistance will part like the Red Sea. And you'll conquer exponentially quicker than trying to advance on that same ground in dribs and drabs. So be bold, Mavericks. Have the conviction to concentrate your power strategically. It's the difference between incremental growth and explosive territory claiming expansion. All right, let that one marinate. I'll catch you next time as we plunder more wisdom from Greene's vault. Stay dedicated to the grind. Hey there, want to hear more? Join me with my co-host buddy Jason Feltman at the Insurance Dudes podcast or the Insurance Dudes website over at www.theidudes.com. Please If you liked what you heard, click subscribe and you'll get the newest episode each time.